I never used to notice it. The black shadow that would always leave whenever I turned around. I had everything. The whole white picket fence fantasy that everyone longed for was mine. My mom would always tell me that I should be grateful for my life, that any kid in the world would kill to be in my shoes. I wasn't stupid. I knew I had it good, but as cliche as it sounds, I knew something was missing. As I got older, that hole in my heart seemed to grow larger and larger, the only thing seeming to fill it being drinking my weight in alcohol and raising my body count. That is, until I noticed it. The shadow. At first, I didn't mind being watched. I mean, hey, a secret admirer. Every girl's dream, right? Except, my admirer was just a little different. He knew so many things about me that no other guy knew. That's how I knew he was special. One day when I was outside feeding my dog, I decided to finally confront that mysterious shadow that was always lurking behind me. It's so crazy to think that just one moment can change your life forever. In my case, it changed for the better. He said he knew how to fix the hole I've been experiencing. It's just so crazy how he knew that I felt empty, so that's why I figured I should listen to him. He told me that he's been watching me since I was a kid. It was a little weird at first, but he only did it because he loved me. So that's why when he told me to follow him, I did. He was the cure that I, so desperately needed. He told me he had a secret room just for me. He loved me so much that he's been preparing for me all my life. How special is that? And I knew my mom would miss me, but hey, she was always telling me to get a job and move out. So, now I was doing just that. There were other girls in my special room, too. He said that they had the same empty hole, so I didn't feel so bad with sharing him. He wouldn't ever let me leave when I wanted to see my mom. But that's just because he didn't want me to leave him. He knew all my favorite movies, my favorite meals, and even secrets that no one knew but me. Some of the other girls would cry at night about how they wanted to go home. But I don't understand why, since he gave us the perfect home. One time when he let me see my mom, from afar of course, she was crying and talking about how I was kidnapped. If only she knew that I chose to go with the man of my dreams. He even told me that the bruises on my inner thighs were paintings he created by loving me too hard. Oh, Lord, that's terrible. He even told me that the bruises on my inner thighs were just paintings he created by loving me too hard. That's why I didn't understand why the police came one night to rescue me. I didn't want to go with them, but they told me that this man didn't love me, that I was taken. They just didn't understand our love for one another. My mom was very happy to see me, but she would always cry whenever I would tell her how I wanted to go back to my lover. She said I didn't understand, and that I was sick. Whatever. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Because the shadow came back for me. See what I told you, Mom? He does love me.